This is the basic salary setup screen within Hinawi ERP. Since 1998, Hinawi has provided bilingual business solutions, operating natively in both Arabic and English. Our objective is to configure this matrix to define the specific boundaries for employee compensation across your organization. This matrix acts as the primary control layer for your payroll, holding all the mandatory limits and statutory rates that will govern every individual payment processed in the system. Before we enter any financial figures, we must establish the timeline for when these rules take effect. Look at the Effective From Date field in the top left. This dictates when the salary structure becomes active. Verifying this prevents discrepancies during payroll reconciliation. For new years, use the Copy Previous Setup button. This tool pulls your existing data into the current year, reducing the need for manual entry and maintaining a consistent historical record of your compensation scales. You should also verify your global settings by clicking Go to Payroll Company Policy in the top right. Checking this policy ensures that the specific salary thresholds you set here remain aligned with your organization's broader corporate governance. Establishing the effective date and aligning with company policy provides a necessary framework before you begin adjusting individual salary values. In the main data grid, you define the numerical boundaries for every position within your departments. By selecting the Edit function, we can focus on a specific role. Here we have the accountant position within the Accounts department. We have set a minimum threshold of $3,000 and a maximum cap of $35,000 for this role. These boundaries act as a hard filter during future payroll entries. If a user attempts to input a salary outside this range, the system will block the entry to maintain fiscal discipline. Moving further right, we configure the required statutory pension contributions. The ENT column represents the 5% personal deduction from the employee, while the Comp column defines the 15% matched contribution provided by the company. These rates are connected to the employee's status. For the branch manager row, the local designation in the nationality column triggers these specific 5 and 15% allocations. Completing this grid maps each internal role to its specific financial and legal requirements, creating the logic the system needs to process pay accurately. With your salary limits and pension rates established, you are ready to commit this configuration to the database. The action buttons on the bottom toolbar finalize your setup. If you want these settings to serve as the standard template for future configurations, select Set Default. Click Save and Close to write the data and exit the setup screen. This action authorizes the HRMS module to use these exact parameters to validate your next payroll cycle. Your master configuration on the basic salary setup screen is now complete. The HRMS is now updated with current salary guardrails and automated pension logic. This setup allows the payroll department to manage monthly cycles with the assurance that the system will automatically enforce your organization's pay policies. Thank you for watching. With these parameters locked in, Hinawi ERP provides the consistent framework required for your enterprise financial processing, a standard we have maintained in both Arabic and English since 1998.